Nobody expected this. Not the cast, not the audience, and definitely not SNL fans who've watched him become one of the show's most recognizable faces. Because Bowen Yang didn't just leave Saturday Night Live. He walked away at a moment when his star was burning brighter than ever. And the way it all ended, emotional, sudden, and followed by an afterparty that only fueled more questions. It all started with whispers, quiet ones at first. Fans noticed something felt off. Fewer appearances, a different energy. And then without much warning, the confirmation dropped. Bowen Yang was done with SNL mid-season, a move so rare, it instantly set social media on fire. And that was only the beginning. For years, Bowen wasn't just a cast member. He was SNL's cultural pulse, from scene-stealing characters to sketches that went viral overnight. Bowen quickly became one of the most talked about performers on the show. Critics praised him, fans quoted him, and insiders believed he was being positioned as one of the future pillars of SNL. That's why reports claiming Lorne Michaels desperately wanted him to stay hit so hard. According to multiple sources, Bowen's exit wasn't encouraged, it was resisted. Hard. Which begs the question, why leave now? What makes this even more dramatic is how Bowen chose to say goodbye. His final episode wasn't low-key. It wasn't subtle. It was loaded with meaning. Hosted by Ariana Grande, his Wicked co-star, and featuring Cher as the musical guest. The episode already felt historic. But then came the final sketch. Fans immediately noticed the tone shift. The jokes hit differently. Certain lines felt personal. And when the cameras caught Bowen visibly emotional, the message was clear without being said out loud. This wasn't just another episode. It was a farewell. Viewers flooded social media pointing out moments that felt symbolic. A lingering pause, a look toward the cast, a voice that cracked just enough to make it real. For many, it felt like watching someone close a chapter they weren't ready to close, but knew they had to. And when the show wrapped, the real story moved off camera. Because what happened next sent fans into overdrive. According to reports, the afterparty following Bowen's final episode was anything but ordinary. Multiple star sightings, unexpected faces, and an energy that insiders described as emotional but electric. Fans online started piecing things together fast. Who was there? Who wasn't? Who stayed late? And more importantly, who showed up just for Bowen? Some attendees were longtime SNL veterans. Others were Hollywood names rarely seen anywhere near Studio 8H. The message was loud without being spoken. Bowen Yang isn't just leaving a show. He's stepping into something bigger. But that didn't stop the rumors. Almost immediately. Speculation exploded online. Some fans believe burnout played a role. Years of live television, constant pressure, endless rehearsal weeks. Others think Bowen simply outgrew the format. Then there's the theory that's gaining the most traction. Outside projects. In recent years, Bowen's career has quietly expanded far beyond SNL. Film roles, voice work, podcasts, fashion appearances, and industry connections that go way beyond sketch comedy. Reports claim his schedule was becoming impossible to balance and something had to give. Still, fans couldn't help but notice how fast it all happened. No long goodbye tour. No drawn-out farewell arc. Just a final episode. And he was gone, which sparked another wave of speculation. Some online chatter suggests there were creative frustrations behind the scenes. Others say Bowen wanted more control over his next chapter. To be clear, none of this has been confirmed. But fans are reading between every line, every interview, and every silence. And then came the viral clips, short videos from backstage, blurry after-party photos, a few moments that weren't meant to be seen but were shared anyway. One clip in particular had fans buzzing, showing Bowen laughing with a group of high-profile creatives, long after the party was supposed to wind down. That clip alone sparked thousands of comments. Because to many, it didn't look like an ending. It looked like a launch. Which brings us to the bigger picture. Bowen Yang's departure comes during a major transition period for SNL cast shakeups. Legacy names stepping back. A show quietly reinventing itself in real time. Losing someone as influential as Bowen isn't just a change, it's a statement. Fans are already asking the obvious questions. Who fills that space? Who steps into that role? And can SNL maintain its cultural edge without one of its sharpest voices? But maybe the real question isn't about SNL at all. Maybe it's about Bowen. Because history shows us something interesting. Many of SNL's biggest stars didn't stay forever. They left when the timing felt risky, when the future wasn't guaranteed, when walking away felt terrifying but necessary. And Bowen's exit feels exactly like that kind of moment. No scandal. No public fallout. Just a bold move wrapped in emotion, mystery, and perfect timing. As for what's next, that's where things get really interesting. Some fans are convinced this isn't a permanent goodbye. That Bowen will return one day, maybe for a special cameo, a milestone episode, or a surprise appearance no one sees coming. Others believe this is a clean break, a final bow before a full pivot into film, television, and something entirely new. Either way, one thing is clear. Bowen Yang didn't just leave SNL. He changed the conversation on his way out. And now, fans are watching closely because whatever he does next might be even bigger than what he left behind. So what do you think? Was this the right time for Bowen to walk away? Or did SNL just lose one of its most irreplaceable stars? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for the stories Hollywood doesn't want you to miss.